morning. Hello and welcome to very heavy dew South Yorkshire. It's been a frost actually. I think it's been a frost. Yesterday we were on that tractor run in lovely North Yorkshire around Knaresborough. It was fantastic. Lots of money there raised for the Air Ambulance, and I will give you an update as to how much that is when I get the information. Today we're back on the farm, and of course we've got the cattle to feed. There are some cattle going this morning, which I would have liked to have took because it's close to York auction market, but I think my dad is going to be doing that journey, which that's how it goes. So that will be out a little bit later. Anyway, let's get to some farming. Right, let's have a look round, see what we need to do. Think we will need a mix this morning, so we'll have a look what's in the mixer, which to me looks like a premix. So put some molasses in and the rest of the stuff. So we're just, why you got your head under it? We're just drawing up these guys now. We do this every single day to keep these nice and clean and happy and healthy. We've got the feeding done. Now we're just going to get these guys in and clip them. The big boys. We ain't got any power in the crush. We can't really work out why. So I'm going to get my electric tester and we've got some archaic fuses. I just want to test them and make sure it's not those. I think I might have left it in this bigger, which I'm struggling to get the alternator for this, but yeah, I'll get there eventually. Oh, looks like I've got a frontier here. Here it is, the big thing. So I'm just shifting the Trafford Gold down a bit so that we can get it in front of this wall. Okay, we'll tip that in a second. She's been clipping them. She's all the way up. Look at that. A beast. So I'm going to jump in the daft now, get that backed up. Still waiting for that to come out. It's coming out steady though. Right, Dad's off with that load of cattle up to York. Me and Ash are going to sort out some cows and then do some fert spreading. Looks like we've had a full load, so we're just sweeping it out now. But it's got Trafford Gold on it as well. Advertising. Ash says he's had a good paint job. Just looking here, we're going to put the fert spreader on, and that is done. It's proper done. I have to nip up to Ripon and get a new one. So we're just turning it out now. We'll see what's happened. Whether it's, I think it might have dumped threads inside there, I would guess. We managed to get it back in. I thought we were going to have to buy a new unit then, but it's gone back in nice. We'll just try and tighten that up a bit, see what happens. Right, we've got it on now. Happy days. And we'll get some stuff put on that spring barley land. Ben was claiming the other day that my spreader wasn't straight. Now I've changed nothing on the back, but if I just go and hang on this side here, nice look. There must be some play, because then it puts it out of line. But then when I come on this side, pulls it back down, and you go back to straight. So he's had his little crybaby thing on TikTok, trying to say that I've done something wrong, and I've not. Just play in the. It should have been done, to be fair, because we had it all changed. So there shouldn't really be that much play in there. So I can't understand it, but there's some play in the arms at the back, so it does look sometimes like it's not straight, which I know is not perfect, but we've got to work with the tools that we got. Ash? Yeah, but if you go and hang your body on that side, it pulls it straight. I did a little video of it because I said it might not now because there might be too much weight in one side, but it pulls it back. There's playing like arms or something.
If you look at cover, then it's miles away.
well, covers. So, Chris has come for a bit of barley off us. I'm going to drop this off. We're going to get it out of the back of the trailer into a bag for him. So he's having a go this way. So Chris does our foraging. He's getting some barley today. Kindly sent me a packet of dry markers so we can do mix of ensions. Time's ticked on. It's already dinner time. I've got a load of fertilizer to put on now, so we'll go and do that. I need to find some keys though. Right, find keys. Set off with fertilizer. Ash is coming in. He's doing a mix. I actually got to drive the TM earlier to put those bags on the trailer. New bucket, new machine. There we go. When he's done, we'll get over there. I have got something to do with my new pen. It's time to do mixed mentions. Our way that we raise a little bit of money for Yorkshire Air Ambulance. Now, yesterday we were on the tractor run and I was trying to edit down like an hour and a half's worth of footage into 45 minutes, and I spent half of the tractor run editing next to John Deere Mick. I forgot to do these two guys' birthday, so I'm trying to fathom an excuse, but there is no excuse. But we did see Richard Wright on the tractor run as we were going past, so if that's some little consolation. So happy birthday to you, Richard, for yesterday. You were 53. And also a big happy birthday to Edward Bertie, who's from West Wales. He was a Land Rover fanatic, but spent yesterday in the lambing shed. So happy birthday to those two. If you want to get your name on the mixer, now I've got the pens, there's a link in the description below, and it takes you to a Just Giving link where you can donate a small donation. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have, you know, small donation will do to Yorkshire Air Ambulance to get your name in the video. So right, I'm off with that now. Let's get some spreading done. So I'm in the field. We are spreading this Fert. Did have some issues actually, because this was on 0%, so it wasn't spreading anything. And I'm thinking, why is that? It's because that was on 0. So we're putting this out. Always nerve-wracking putting the headland tram line in with the spreader, because it's a lot easier with the sprayer because you've got the actual boom out there and you can see it. But with this, I'm just using the drill marking. I've done 4 widths, so that's 12, and we'll use this this line here as the line to follow. I've just had a phone call from Justin at RMV Machinery. He's just popped into the yard to have a look at our McHale straw blower. Just a call in because he was passing to see how everything's going with it, and I'm like, yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Like, we love it. So he's just having a check over that for us. Well, I don't know really. Just called into it to help out. I think that's the great thing about little dealers like that. Customers are important to them, and it does really feel like they give us a great service from those guys. And so if you are looking for anything from McHale, check out RMV Machinery. They're in our local area. They're also selling a range of other stuff: Deutsch tractors, Bergman, book spreaders and things like that. So little firms like that really do look after the customers, and it's nice to support them. So yeah, thank you very much for calling in, Justin, and checking up on us. Visitors. There she is. So I could just do with dropping that spreader down a little bit. So thank God for auto steer. I've been driving up and down here. Can you remember in a previous video that company that were digging up the road to put in the fibre optic cable and then tipped all their tarmac and hot tarmac in the field? Well, I thought, you know what, we're ringing the council about this. So I spent the last half an hour on the phone to them, well, trying to get through to them. I think we've got somewhere. So hopefully Doncaster Council are looking into that, and yeah, hopefully there's a result. Because I mean, if the people that are digging up the roads
aren't following the code, then that's just, yeah, like, I think it's acceptable just to tip it in a farmer's field is just ridiculous. You'd have thought they would have every checklist and tick off to do and dispose of their rubbish correctly. Well, whoever BT or whoever it is that's putting these contracts out to put this fibre optic cable in, they need to be checking that these guys are credible, because that team that did it, and I'd seen them, I'd spoke to them, well, obviously not, because they just thought, you know, tip it in farmer's field and nobody will ever say anything. Well, this farmer says something, and hopefully we'll see some action on it. So look at this, it's just driving itself up and down this field, and it's following where I put the tramline marks in the drill. So if you remember, I've not shut the seed off to these parts, but I did put the tramline markers down so I had a bit of a visual. But we didn't really need it because we can use the GPS, but it's always nice to have that bit of a safety blanket of being actually able to see where we should be going. Yeah, so we're putting the P&K on this field, and then we'll also put the nitrogen on in the form of urea. And we'll not really have to come on it many times. So when I've got the when the tram lines aren't there, they will just hopefully fill in. Fingers crossed. The great thing about this auto steer as well is it works in reverse, so we can just reverse back in a fairly straight line. It doesn't work as good in reverse as forward, don't get me wrong, but it does sort of make a decent enough job. So I can back up out of the way of this wet hole and spin and go back up the field. That's my idea. I keep going a bit more, and then hopefully we'll be well out of the wet bit. I can rejoin the headland tramline. Happy days. Right, we're back in the yard. We'll get back filled up with stuff and head out again. Looks like we've got Womersley's here, fetching us some cattle. How we doing? How many you got? Yep. Here we go. We'll get those dropped off in a second. Fancy new wagon. Well, that's alright, he's done my Bakewell run. Got that bit out of the way. Better get some more Fert put in this spreader. God, some miserable people about. So just two people walked past me, and they got to the interside so I could get past, which was very nice, you know, quite good of them. And so I put my hand up like, oh, thank you very much, big smile. Nothing, stone cold back. They did have binoculars around their necks, but come on, just a smile, for goodness sake, life's too short to be miserable. Oh great, so the grass that we have here, it's just had horses all over it. So we cut this for cattle feed, and clearly people are just riding the horses all over. I'll see what it's like in here. These have been all over this as well. Not seen some, yeah, they have, yeah. Well, in this field, the tram lines that I put in just by complete fluke and accident, I've luckily skipping the major wet areas. Yeah, so I'm not sure if they're in the perfect place, but they sort of landed in just the perfect place to miss that anyway. So, and that one. Really sort these out, like, we do need sorting out, but it's small steps down here. So we've done the outsides, or sort of, with the Samash, and next year hopefully we can have an attack at the drains as well. If not this year, coming down the headland, we might be able to get down into this pond and get a bit out
soon enough. Right, I'm just coming to get some urea in now, but I thought I might put in some clips from McDonald's car park last night, because I know a lot of the young farmers that were there, some of them I filmed afterwards and they've been in contact saying, put that video on, Joe. So it was a lot of fun, to be fair, taking over a retail park with tractors. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen there after the tractor run, and it's quite an event. So I'll put those in now to appease those people who are asking for them. This is from McDonald's last night. There we go. These guys are all leaving. So we've been to McDonald's. And we're leaving out. Not loud. I'll give him that. Yes, 6150. O'Reilly's. That nice little two-wheel drive. Tidy, isn't it? He's off. On the Ford 7610 as well. Go on, get her into gear, lad. Save British farms. Save British farming, I guess. There's our tractor here. These go past Boots. Brilliant. And the mass is off. We better hit the road then, Mick, can't we? It would have been a good do, hasn't it?
I've enjoyed road run, I've enjoyed McDonald's.
McDonald's is nearly the best bit.
Don't usually happen that, does it?
Oh, it's brilliant. Right, so we'll get this filled up. I could do without it really. I need to get to Next or something and make sure I've got something to wear for tomorrow. When I'm off to the prestigious City Food and Drink, it's locked, City Food and Drink lecture. And I'm really looking forward to that little trip down to London tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll manage to get that in the video. Well, we'll talk about that tomorrow anyway. But yeah, try and get this Fert spread this evening. But I could really do with, like I said, going to Next and getting something to wear, because I'll have some. I'm sure I'll have some. I'm being like mumming. What am I being like? What am I being like? Worrying about what I'm wearing. I'll go down in my overalls, I'll be alright. Oh jeez! So I'm bouncing along this headland. This is all down to the plough. So going over every single in and out with you. I've had a conversation every year with my dad about this. Anyway, I'm sure there's no problem. I'm sure this isn't wearing out the machines. Oh, a lot more than it needs to. It really is. It really is, and it's wearing my back out. But I think this is where I'm going to leave today's video. So if you've liked it, remember to press the like button and subscribe if you're not already. And tomorrow we're back on the farm. But then, like I say, I will be heading down to London, so I'm not quite sure if we'll get some of the London stuff or not, because timings and stuff. But anyway, wait for tomorrow's, see what's happening. On Wednesday though, I am heading to a brewery, which is blows my mind. We're going to be drinking some beer that's been made from the sun. Yeah? Completely made from the sun. As everything's made from the sun, I suppose. We're all made of stars, aren't we? But yeah, we will be drinking that on Wednesday. Right, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.